Hey, Puppy Trades! I wanted to do a video analysis update of Coinbase as well as the S&P 500, Nvidia, Apple, Rockwell Automation, and Johnson and Johnson. So we'll start with Coinbase. Before the election, I pointed out this was a wave one and a wave two, and then a one, two, three, four, five, another wave one, and another wave two. And we had this explosive rally for wave three of wave three before a shallow wave four and a wave five that ends with momentum divergence. I believe this was one, two, big wave three, and an A, B, C correction for wave four. And then from this low, a wave one and an A, B, C wave two has formed. So I believe that we're within a wave three of a larger degree, wave five of a larger degree, wave three. So all that's to say is that what really matters is this one, two, three, four, five wave sequence. The length of wave three placed at the wave four low is the target for wave five, and right now it's looking like that's going to play out. That would take Coinbase up to 429 for waves one, ABC wave two, and then wave three of wave three can be measured if that low holds. The length of wave one placed at the wave two low gives a wave three target. I like the 127.2% extension. That's actually up there in the 350s for Coinbase before a shallow wave four and a wave five higher. So I like Coinbase. I own CONY. I own Fiat as well to hedge. And I use the ratio of about roughly 3 parts CONY, 2 parts FIAT. So it's a net bullish position, but it's also a decently hedged position as well. I made a whole video about the debate. Is it possible to just hold CONY and Fiat together? So make sure to go watch that. The length of wave 3 placed at the wave 4 low ultimately takes Coinbase up to 429. In the smaller degree cycles, the invalidations are 263, with the big invalidation being 240, but that's a little wide. So we'll go with 263 right now. I want to see it hold. But again, I'm using FIAT as my hedge. I do think this is an ABC correction that's been completed. Let's swing over to the market right now. The S&P 500 forms a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1 and an A, B, C wave 2 ends. And then from this low, I believe this is a wave 1 and an A, B, C wave 2 that has ended as well. So measuring this small degree wave 3 can be done with these extension tools. Wave 1, wave 2, and then wave 3 takes SPY off this chart. We see that the 100% extension, which is actually a pretty conservative wave 3 target, is 615. So that can be a relatively short-term destination for the S&P 500. The length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low would take SPY all the way up. The length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low would take SPY all the way up to 626 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, ultimately this cycle can take SPY up into the mid 640s, and that would be where a pretty substantial correction occurs. So this looks pretty clean to be a wave 1, ABC wave 2, and then a small wave 1, ABC wave 2. Wave 3 of wave 3 is in progress towards 615, and then eventually 626 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher up into the 640 range, 645. That lines up pretty well with Nvidia. I posted about how I was taking a position in NVDQ. So go check out that post. I bought leap puts on NVDQ. The three strike put expiring September 19th of 2025. There we go. I didn't want to have to wait on Nvidia. Nvidia and Apple both look very similar. We'll look at Nvidia right now. There we go. It forms a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1 and then it has an A, B, C expanded flat. So it's exploded from this expanded flat pretty nicely. And so I don't believe that 113 is going to be broken. That's a little far of an invalidation from the current levels, but not from recent posts. I believe this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, A, B, C, expanded flat, wave 2. The length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low takes Nvidia up to 174 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high, and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, Nvidia can go up to 214 for waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the 170s could be on deck in the big picture. So that is Nvidia. Is it worth it to go look at this short-term count and see? I don't think there's much going on there. Perhaps a very shallow wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 has ended, and that would take Nvidia up into the mid 150s relatively quickly. So that would be good for my NVDQ leap put position. But the 170s is this equal legs wave 3 target before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher up into the 214 range. Apple looks really good. It formed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1 and an A, B, C wave 2. And then I pointed out how taking the length of this trend line, there's a special, just measuring the length of wave 1 and placing it at the wave 2 low gives a special trend line only Elliott wave theorists know about. And let's look at how beautifully that played out. I said that was going to act as support, and it did. It's only exclusive to Elliott wave theory that line is going to be known about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1, A, B, C wave 2, and then from this low wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 of wave 3 is in progress into the upper 250s before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. I can measure this right now. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, that takes Apple up to 275, which I believe is going to line up pretty nicely with 282, which is the larger degree wave 3 target. So it looks like the path and the destination for Apple look pretty clear. This looks very, very nice for Apple that it ended a wave 2 at the 61.8% retracement. It's within a wave 3 to 282 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, Apple can go up to 323. So that's lining up with SPY. It's lining up with Nvidia. Let's look at Rockwell automation. It forms a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1. This is a very clean impulse. 1, 2, 3, making the highest high on the RSI. Shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 that ends with momentum divergence. An A, B, C correction for wave 2, wave B. And then from this low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1. A, B, C wave 2. And then from this low, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 of wave 3 goes and breaks that high. 308, 304, yeah, wave 3 breaks that high. It looks like this is cleanly within a wave 3 of wave 3. It's a longer term swing, but above 266, above 266.17, this is all very valid. That a wave 3 is in progress up to 399 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, Rockwell automation can be going up to 504 for waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that's pretty far away from the invalidation of 266.17. Johnson & Johnson's getting a little far away from the invalidation, but this is a pretty clean count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. Wave 3 makes the highest high in the RSI, shallow wave 4, and a wave 5 that ends with Momo, an A, B, C correction for wave 2. So the invalidation's getting a little far of 140.68, but above that, that's wave 1. This is an ABC wave 2. The wave 3 target is found by taking the length of wave 1, placing it at the wave 2 low. That gives a target of 217 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, Johnson & Johnson can go all the way up to 263 in the long term.